Welcome to El Hotel de los Secretos, a story that takes place in Mexico long, long ago. It's centered around a hotel called the Grand Hotel, owned by Romulo and Teresa Alarcón, and their children, Isabel, Felipe, and Sofia. So these guys are one big happy family. Or are they? Turns out Romulo was having an affair with the head of the maids, Angela. Dun dun dun! And they had a son, Andres.
Who we all love.
We love Andres. He's an angel. Romulo's children's lives are just as messy, however, with Isabel engaged to a guy named Diego. We don't like Diego. He's a jerk. She loves a guy named Julio, who is in the hotel looking for his sister, Cristina. Felipe, her brother, just kind of falls in love with anyone that he wants to all the time, which is really great. And Sofia is married, happily, to Alfredo, and they are expecting a baby. Or are they? Cristina has disappeared. At the hands of Diego? We don't know. Even though Isabel loves Julio, Julio also loves Cecilia, his former lady friend. Julio's still looking for his disappeared sister Cristina, who is in love with Pascual, but it turns out she also had a thing with Isabel's husband, Diego. Diego also had an affair with Belen, the maid. They had 2 twins. Belen also married Andres. Also, it turns out that Belen only married Andres because Romulo in his name as his son. So Sofia's pregnant, right? And she needs to have this baby to get Alfredo's inheritance from his mother, Elisa. However, this baby, dead. So they blackmail Belen into giving her twin number 1. So twin number 1 comes over here, but then twin number 1 dies too, so they take twin number 2. So because of the baby fakery, Sofia has an affair with a priest man, while Alfredo falls in love with a lovely girl named Beatrice. Felipe falls in love with a number of ladies. Early on, sisters Mercedes and Eugenia. That ends really well with Eugenia dead and Mercedes in a coma. Their father is the general man who tries to kill him. Felipe ends up with this, I think is a guy named Jorge, but is actually a lovely girl named Manuela who robs people.
What's funny is that he fell in love with him as a man.
Yeah. In between Belen disappearing, coming back, and dying, Andres falls in love with Natalia. Natalia's brother's name is Gabriel. And we don't know who their father is, but we do know their uncle. His name is Dagoberto the detective, and he's hilarious. Gabrielle is in love with Violeta, the singer from the tavern, who is the daughter of Genaro and Melvea. Violeta is also at one point in love with Jacinto, driver, who is the son of Lupe, chef, who is in love with Angela. Angela's also kind of loves Benjamin, head of downstairs operations. Well, he loves her. And she also had a husband who Andres thinks is his dad, but really isn't because he finds out that it was Romulo. So Romulo also has a brother named Olegario, who has a son named Ignacio, who is in love with Matilde, who is Isabel's friend, who is in love with Detective Sarabio, who is trying to figure out this whole mess. Solving with a golden knife killer. Golden knife killer, incidentally. Don Benjamin.
Why does he do it?
Doing it for love. Just trying to keep the secret safe. Isabel is about ready to break off her marriage with Diego because, you know, he's kind of abusive and a jerk. And his mom shows up and kidnaps her, and which is when we find out that Diego actually has an ex-wife who he killed named Carla. She is the daughter of Dr. Vicario, who's been around this whole time and faked the baby thing because he's kind of in love with Teresa. And he wants to kill Diego for murdering his daughter. Benjamin also killed Andres' not dad because he knew the secret and he was blackmailing. Sofia kills a lot of people. She kills Beatrice to protect her marriage. She kills Romulo to make her mother happy. And she kills Cristina to protect her family secrets. She also kills the baby on accident because drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. By the end of the telenovela, dead. 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 Dead.
Through all this, we learn Mexican culture, Mexican history, and the importance of foreign language learning. We are now excited to enhance our Spanish minds. So much so that we speak in Spanish in our heads. We no longer understand English.
Sign up for college Spanish!